Hey guys, welcome back to Get It Done with Gabby. We actually have a one-off video today. I know, it's crazy. I actually completed a project from start to finish in a single video. It's a miracle. But today we are going to be decluttering and organizing my mom's pantry. She has been talking about this for quite a while now. She bought a whole bunch of stuff to organize her pantry with, which if you have been with me for a while, we have not seen, because the one pantry organization video that I have done previously was on my own, and I did it with a $0 budget, so it's mostly just like using boxes from around the house and rearranging a bunch of things. But my mom searched high and low on, I think mostly Amazon, to find a new storage solution for her pantry stuff. And she landed somewhere in I would say mid-range budget. She didn't want to go all out expense-wise for pantry organization, like some of those Pinterest, Instagram pantries. I know you guys have seen these. Didn't quite go that far, but she did buy some new stuff, some transparent containers so she could see everything in there and all that kind of jazz, which we will explain during the video. But that is what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be fully emptying and organizing, reboxing, all that good stuff with my mom's pantry. And if you stick around to the very end, it's been about a month since we completed this organization project, and at the end of this video, I'm gonna bring my mom in and ask her what's working, what's not working, if she would recommend these products, and if they are, well, I'll probably link everything anyway, just so you know if she doesn't like them to not get that. But yeah, if she does like the products she got, I will link those down below in the description so you guys can check those out if you're interested in redoing your pantry. So, if you are new to this channel and enjoy decluttering, organization type of content, I would love it if you would consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video, and let's jump in to this pantry organization. Okay, so before we jump into the actual pantry organization video, here's my pantry. If you guys have seen me organize this once already, that was a while ago. So it needs another round, but before we do my mom's pantry, I quickly wanted to ask you guys a question. So right now we have the spices right here on this shelf in the pantry. Now this is really good for me because I can easily see the tops and all the labels and stuff, which is why I chose to put them here in the first place. But it is taking up a fair bit of space in the pantry, as you can see, and it's a pretty prime location as well. So Matt really wants to take these out of the pantry in its entirety and put them elsewhere. So this is where I need your guys' opinion. Where in the world do we put them? So currently Matt would like to put them up here. He wants to pull this stuff out and make this the area for spices, which is fine. I don't use the spices very often. Matt's more of the chef here, so it wouldn't be a huge deal. I could still kind of see on top of them. But I don't know, I don't really want them there. I want them easier to access. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Honestly, here's the kitchen. What do you think the best location for spices is? Keep in mind they can't be anywhere low because I have a small 2-year-old toddler. So anywhere up high, I'll show you what's around. So this has dishes and stuff in it currently. That's far too high. This is what Matt wants to do. I don't know about a drawer situation. Right now we have oven mitts and reusable baggies in here. And then in here we have all of our appliance. Don't look at these. Don't look at these. Messy drawer. And then on the other side of the fridge, up here, is kind of all sorts of things, like alcohol and then random things that I just don't want out. And then coffee supplies, and this drawer is also more random stuff, like gloves, more gloves, papers. There's a lot of junk drawers happening in here. But anyway, that's kind of that situation. So let me know if you guys have something creative that we could do. We're getting ready to go do a basketball game, and it'll be Parker's first basketball game. And my brother got her these earphones to protect her from the loud noises, and she's obsessed with them, so she's been wearing them around all afternoon. Anyway, the other thing that I really wanted to do was like do a behind the door organization spice rack thing, but these stupid doors, they're not even real doors. First of all, this handle does nothing. It's nothing. It's one of those click-ins, like, so, and you have to push kind of hard. So I don't feel comfortable putting a spice rack on the back of these because we have to like close them so aggressively. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem safe. Anyway, long story short, please let me know what you think and what I should do. Thanks! Alrighty, so here is the before of my mom's pantry. It's kind of a small space. It's like the very corner of their kitchen, so it's kind of hard to work in filming-wise. So there's a couple tight-ish angles trying to get everything in visual range for you guys, but this is what we're working with. It's not the worst thing, but it's also pretty cluttery. My mom made sure to leave it in its current condition for me to be able to film it. But first things first, we need to take absolutely everything out so we can go through everything, declutter what is expired, and wipe all of the shelves off. Alrighty, so the pantry is officially empty. Now we just have to vacuum and wipe down everything. I ended up deciding that I wanted to wipe down all the walls too because there were a couple like splattery areas. And I also wanted to mention, as you see me cleaning everything, I'm pretty much sticking to using a magic eraser. I try a couple different things, like I got out some Lysol spray and tried to use a rag, but the like texturiness of the walls in here kept making a huge mess. Like I would try and use a rag and it would just get fuzzy and hairy and leave a bunch of residue on the walls, which was kind of the opposite of what I was trying to do. So I ended up just sticking with the magic eraser. I think I ended up using 2 entire magic erasers on this entire space, but it did come pretty clean. There were only a couple stains that defeated me in this space. So my mom and I decided to do a little measuring as we were taking out the shelves to do cleaning, just so we could make sure when we put them back in, they were at the right height for the tallest container that she had. So we were just doing a little testing section here, but we're also going to level out one of the lower shelves. I think it's the one just like right out of view right now. My mom had lowered one of these shelves to fit her coffee machine, and she just never got around to lowering the other one so they would match. So we end up evening those out too, just so it looks a little more streamlined. Alrighty guys, the pantry is finally entirely cleaned. That took me a lot longer than I expected it to, but I am feeling very confident that every nook and cranny of this little room has been wiped down. So now we are on to the mega pile of pantry stuff that we have strewn about the kitchen. Thank God my mom has a giant island that we could set all of this on. But first thing we're doing here is we are going through absolutely everything that's in there and checking expiration dates, just to make sure that we're not putting anything back in there that is expired and no good anymore. We are finally to my absolute favorite part. I don't know why I enjoy this particular part of the process so much, but loading up like all of these little plastic containers and unboxing all of the cereals and things and putting them all in these little containers is just so much fun. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely loved this part. It was truly my favorite. My mom had previously washed all these containers too. Highly recommend washing all your containers after you buy them just to make sure they're clean and ready to go. Alrighty guys, we are on to the final step. We are reloading the pantry. I know some people will take the extra step to like plan out the layout of their pantry and where they want everything. I'm not much of a planner. I like to just kind of start shoving things back in there and see how it all Tetrises together. As you'll see, we do rearrange a few sections as we get further along and start putting more and more things back in. That's just kind of how I prefer to work. For some reason, like visually seeing how things are going in helps me organize a little bit better. But that's just me. You guys might enjoy an actual plan before going into it. Maybe it will feel a lot less chaotic that way. But this ended up working out pretty good for me. Alrighty, it is officially time for the before and afters. Let's remember where we started. Things were pretty messy in here when we first got started, and I am very excited to report that this pantry cleaned up real nice. And also, don't forget, if you're curious about how the pantry organization held up, stick around to the end because my mom jumps in here for a little bit and talks about what is working and what is not working in this pantry declutter organization. All right, guys, we have a huge party for this outro. We have my mom, we have Parker, and we have my mom's dog, Dakota, flitting around in the background. So, like promised, I brought my mom in to, review the products she got in your pantry organization. Okay. So the first thing was the can organizer. Do you like it? Is it working?
Yes, it's working quite well, and I really do like it.
So you would recommend said product?
Yes, I would.
Do you remember how much it was?
I'm thinking it was around $25 or $30.
Okay, so that was probably one of the more pricier.
Yeah, but
items.
you can stack them. If you have a bigger space, you can stack them and make them taller, so that's very convenient. And the big cans fit in it, or they don't necessarily in some of the other ones.
Oh yeah, like the Progresso cans, like the fat cans, those were fitting like on the other shelves. The other thing you got was the thing that was sliding on the bottom for the paper towels.
Yep, the rolling rack, yes. That was the priciest item, but I really do like it because you can roll it. It holds a lot, and you can roll it in and out of the way.
Okay, cool. How much was that one?
That one was like $42, I want to say.
And then the last thing was the containers. Yes. Did you get that in like a pack?
Except for the cereal. The cereal ones were separate. They came in a 3-pack.
Okay, so you got a couple of those or one of those?
I got 3 cereals, and then the other one was a pack all by itself, and it came with 24 different containers.
Okay.
All similar lids, so they would all interchange.
Oh, right. They all have the same, top opening, so all the lids are the exact same.
Exactly.
I totally forgot about that. Okay, that was everything that you bought for the pantry, right?
Yeah, other than the paper towel holder, but that was a preference thing.
Yeah, because we hung the paper towel thing. Baby Queen? Oh, my goodness, chaos. We gotta leave the puzzle boxes closed. I have you guys stacked on puzzle boxes today, so Parker's opening those. The ones I didn't use. I lost my train of thought. The containers for the cereal and stuff. Are you liking them? Because I know you said you got not the priciest option.
Yes, I got kind of the mid-range, and yes, I like so far, and it's just the two of us opening and closing it, but so far, it's been great.
Yeah, so it's been like a month and a half since we did that. How about the organization? Have you switched anything?
No, we have not switched anything because so far everything's a lot better. Like where we have the all that kind of stuff.
Oh my god.
The joys of parenting.
Okay, so everything's still in the same spot and it's solid?
Same spot. It still looks as nice as when you finished it for me.
We nailed it. First try. No, I'll be coming home in December sometime, so we will reassess the situation then. But so far, so good. It's been a month and a half, so that's a decent amount of use.
Yes.
So I'd say this pantry situation worked out really good. So yeah, I will link. Mommy just needs to finish this really quick. I will link all the stuff that my mom got down in the description if you're interested in checking those items out. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I think I'm going to do my pantry very soon. So if you're into pantry organization, I think that one's coming up in the near future. But with that said, if you're new to the channel and enjoy this type of content, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!